Welcome to Bewarm, your premier electric underfloor heating brand. This is a simple guide to installing the Bewarm underwood heating system. This video does not replace the installation manual, so before you begin, please ensure you've read the documentation in your Bewarm pack. Before you begin, calculate the area where you want to install the heating to ensure you order the correct size heating mat. Carefully calculate the floor area, excluding furniture and fittings. Be sure to prepare your subfloor to British standard guidelines. You must ensure your floor is free from dust and debris. Also remove any protruding staples, nails or screws, as these can damage the aluminium heating mat. At this stage, you can install the XPS Premium boards or the XPS Standard boards. Before installation, ensure the floor surface is clean, dry and free from dust. Unlike our other insulation boards, you're not required to prime the floor before installing the XPS Standard insulation boards. Our XPS Standard insulation boards are suitable only for use with our aluminium-backed underwood heating system. These XPS Standard boards do not get stuck down to the floor. Simply lay the boards together in a brick-like fashion and stick together using the duct tape supplied in the installation kit. Boards can easily be cut to the exact shape that's required for fixtures already in place or for renovations. Once the XPS Standard boards are in place and sealed with duct tape, the aluminium foil-backed heating mat can be laid straight on top. With your insulation boards installed, ensure the floor surface is smooth and free from dust and debris. Using a marker or pencil, identify the areas where units and fixtures will be fitted. Double-check your measurements to ensure that your plans are correct with the room dimension. Before continuing, you need to test your Bewarm underwood mat system using a digital multimeter. It's important to test the system before, during and after the installation. Record your reading at each stage of the installation. The power cable should be at the location closest to the thermostat. Do not fix or cut the mat yet. If you're installing 2 or more heating mats, you must make sure that the power cables are no more than 2 meters from the thermostat position. If they are more than 2 meters from the thermostat, then a suitable junction box location is needed. The underwood heating mats should have a 50mm gap between each other and must never overlap. Remember, do not cut the heating mat short. Bewarm underwood matting system can be cut and modified to fit a specific area. Never cut the heating wire and take care not to damage the heating cable. The matting should be fixed in place using tape to prevent them from shifting over time. In addition to this, use the metal adhesive tape supplied in your kit to bridge between the aluminium foil mat to continue the earth continuity. This is very important. Whenever the mat is being cut and turned, it must have a strip of foil tape placed over it. The floor heating mat should be between 50 and 100mm from the wall perimeter. Do not lay the heating system under furniture fixtures, baths or toilets, and never cut or cross the wires. Do not shorten the program heating system, as each mat is designed to produce a specific amount of heat. At this stage, you must perform another multimeter test to check that the heater has not been damaged during installation. Make a note of the multimeter reading. If the reading has changed, contact Bewarm immediately and do not continue with the installation. You're now ready to install the floor sensor and connect it to the thermostat. If you've purchased our Bewarm Wi-Fi room thermostat, please read the instructions supplied to pair your new thermostat with your Wi-Fi and phone to help you save energy with the settings available. The Bewarm underfloor heating system must be wired via residual current device or RCD. All electrical installation work must be carried out by a certified electrician. The floor sensor measures the actual temperature of the floor, giving you complete control of the system. Place the floor sensor into the supplied black conduit before fixing in place. Enable the floor sensor to sit flush with the floor by carving a short channel into the subfloor using the chisel. Make sure the floor sensor is pushed to the end of the conduit. The conduit makes it easy to remove the floor sensor should you ever need to replace it. The floor sensor should extend at least 300mm into the heated floor area and then be taped down. The floor sensor should be situated evenly between two of the heating wires, making sure not to cross them. In addition to the channel carved for the floor sensor, you may also need to remove a section of insulation board to allow the point at which the power cable meets the heating mat to sit flush, as this may cause a spot of increased wear on the laminate flooring and potentially damage the heating mat. Conduct another test on your heating system using the multimeter. Make a note of the reading. Underwood heating systems are designed to sit directly on top of insulation and directly below laminate or suitable engineered or solid wood floors. Please note, you cannot install any type of tile, stone, carpet or vinyl flooring directly onto these heating mats. They're specifically designed to be used with floated wooden floors. This means you cannot use any tile adhesives or levelling compounds or wood glues of any kind. Always make sure the floor coverings are suitable for use with underfloor heating. Lay the laminate flooring, taking extra care not to damage the aluminium heating mat. Do not store tools or other heavy items on top of the heating mat as you work, as this can damage the system. We thank you for purchasing Bewarm Underfloor Heating.